Guys, that's Austin Pro. Today I'm going to show you 20 more hidden features in iOS 11 beta 3 that I found today. First one is the airdrop and Control Center has a new interface. So like when you click on the airdrop, instead of glitching out the side like it would in beta 2 and beta 1, when you click on it, now it has a new interface like this, just like the other toggles have now. Really cool. There's a new play and shuffle option in an album. So like when I go into my music here, let me get my iPod Touch to show you this one. So like when I go in my iPod Touch music app here, when you go into the albums in the browse section, and now it will show you like there's a new button right here, play and shuffle, which previously didn't do that. Really cool. You cannot turn text down all the way now, like you could in beta 2. Previously in beta 2, when you try to turn down a text, I'm gonna try to get it here. You can only turn it down all the way, but now you can't do that anymore in this latest beta. You can't do that. And you see how there's a glitch with my device. So my device just froze for a second. I'm not sure what that's about. Try to reboot it. So I'm not sure what just happened there. So my 5S just froze for some reason. I'm not sure why. But as you can tell, you couldn't turn text down all the way. Next one is the Apple TV toggle could be clicked now. So like previously you had to 3D touch like this to do it. Now you can just click on it and it pops up. And you can no longer tap here and this will go away. You can no longer do that in this latest beta. Next one is Siri app has been lowered. So like when I go in my Siri app here, when I search put a letter in here, the Siri application has been moved down here. Used to be up here was a search results down here, but now search results are up here and the Siri application's right here now. It's been lowered. Really cool. Start Compass has been renamed to Compass, but I can't show you that apparently because I don't have it. I don't have a 3D touch device I can use right now, so I can't show you that one. I'm gonna show you that in another video. It's only on 3D touch devices. Which everything I Pro demoed it right here. I'm gonna get the video so I can show you what I mean. So like when everything on Pro showed it, when he just showed it to on his device. So I can't find it apparently. So that will not work right now. So it is there, but I just can't show you. The new icon in maps, like, let me move my thing here to show you this next one. Okay, so the next one is this new regulatory info in settings. So when you go into settings here now, go to about, there's new regulatory for Mexico and other countries now. See, when you go down here, there's new regulatory for Mexico, in Russia, Brazil, South Korea, and all those other kind of stuff right there. Just like that. Photo filters been renamed to just filter. So like when you go into your photo filter setting, camera, go to preserve settings. So I can't show you that for some, yeah, I can show you on my 5S here. Like when I go into my settings here, then go down to photo camera, it's been renamed to just filter instead of photo filters. The next one is Smart Invert doesn't reverse their albums. So like when I go onto my iPod Touch here, enable the Smart Invert, go to General, Accessibility, and turn on the Smart Invert. Like when you go to your albums now, like now the albums are no longer reversed. In previous beta it was reversed, but now they're not. Just like that. The next one is that the new TV providers. So there is new TV providers in here somewhere. Let me sign out here very quickly so I can show you this. Okay, so you see there's more TV providers here, like WoW, Verizon, Evo, iOS, Suddenlink, Midco, Indirect TV, Cox, Comcast, Charter, AT&T Universe, and Bright House Networks. Those are new TV providers. And just known, the 4 plans are actually now black instead of white. So like, let me find it here. So here's an example. If you can see that. So when I zoom in here, like when I click the level, it's now gray instead of like all the let up. I think that was there before. But now the text on here is no longer blue. It's now just gray, black now. Interesting. There's a new browse a location. You can now browse the location with one tap. So when you go up here, there's now a new browse location. When you click that, it will now take it to this page right here and let you browse everything just like that. Next, Siri suggestion and news. So like when you go into your news app here, you find it here, my 5S. You go to your news thing, there's a new toggle for Siri suggestions right in news, which I've never seen that before, so it's interesting. Next one is new scrolling animation in news. So like when you go up here, you have to go into your following for you to see this, like spotlight. See here, when you go down here, see it's like covering up the other one, like see how it's like a little image right here, like yeah, picture goes away, that's where they get new animation. Really cool. Next one is you can now dislike and like your news story. So like when you go into your following here, there's a new option right here, so you can dislike and like stories now. Interesting for some bits, for some stuff, not all of them. You can now add to a photo album. So like when you go into your photos app here, let me get one, like this one from my show. When I click the share sheet here, there is now a new button here to add to album. Really cool. The weather icons are now bigger. So when I'm using this not my current location. If I want to use not my current one, it's just an example. So see the weather icons are now bigger. So like let me get my iOS 7 here. To show you this one. Like let me get my iPhone 4 running iOS 7 to show you this little change. So as you can see here, the weather icons are smaller and they're not as big now. As you can see that, iOS 11 beta 3 is now bigger instead of smaller right here. As you can see that. The next one is you have to pull to pin your notes now. Like you see, it no longer shows pinned notes from right here. You now have to pull down to reveal pinned instead. So those are the last 20 hidden features I found in iOS 11 beta 3. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. See my video.